Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy Rose, or you can call me Limpig. Today is my first YouTube video. I am very nervous and very excited for this one. So I wanted to start off with telling you who I am. My name is Lim. You can call me Amy Rose, that is my English name. I am currently 19 to almost 20, having a gap year, and I wanted to start this YouTube channel simply to document my art journey. So I think that most of these views are just gonna be from people who watch me or follow me on Deviant. So I'd like to start off with a topic that I think that I'm more specialized in. Today I'm gonna talk about a few tips that I have for newcomers on Deviant and some of the mistakes I made during this time. So, let's just say, first of all, I'd like to promote myself, sorry. So, like, if you like what you see on the screen right now, you can find me on Deviant. Okay, so the first tip I'm gonna give is always post your best work within the 3 months of hype that you get at first. So I think this is a relatively odd one, as well as something that most people don't know about, but it's a very important one. I see people who have been on DA for like 6, 7, 10 years, and they've only have like maybe 100 or 200 watchers simply because they started posting late, like me. Shit. But for new people, if you just started your account and you just open it like today, I would recommend you really just to post your best art. When I started DIA, I was still pretty shitty on the art thing, as well as the fact that most of my art is kind of off or maybe not really the type of art that people like to see. So when I first started uploading, it only got 1 or 2 stars of what they call favorites. But I've seen new people who have just posted their first, second, third deviation that is pretty, and they could expect watchers from the start. It took me. I created my account 2 years ago, but I only started posting consistently around a year ago. So the second thing is schedule. So I think for DA, your schedule doesn't affect you as much as it is an art-based community. So when you come on there and you see these kinds of art and other things, they could be from very new people, or they could be from someone that's 10 years on the app or the website. So when when I first started DA, it wasn't really that type of thing. I just like posted my art and expected like a few, 2, 3 likes, and that's it. And then I stopped during COVID. I stopped for a whole year, and then I started feeling more confident, more happy about my art, and I started posting more consistently. So during this time, my channel, it was really a struggle to get my first 2, 3 watchers, as it is typically. So I think that posting consistently is important, but it's not the most important thing out there. I recommend you just post once a week is okay, twice a week is okay. For me, I have a pretty tight schedule. I post every 2 days, so my art is pretty consistent when you see my page. The second thing is when you are on DA, I recommend you not only post your work, but also like and follow other people. Mostly just interacting with the community is able to get you a ton of watchers. I recommend that. At first, I was kind of like on my high horse. I think like, okay, just put it on and it will work out. The answer is no, it will never work out. So if you are gonna post, either your art has to be like pretty good, or you interact with the community like a butt ton. So when you get on the app, maybe spend the first 20 minutes liking, following, commenting, posting, and then do it again for another 20 minutes, which is pretty typical of the community on DeviantArt. I think that once you get to a point around 100 or 200 watchers is when you can at least like lower your intensity. Like when I reached 200 watchers, I stopped liking as many posts and following as many people as I used to, but it didn't affect my growth and as well as the things I do on there. The third thing that I would recommend is do a lot of gift art, fan art trades, anything that connects you to the DeviantArt community. Although although people may be a bit stingy, for they may have rules, but if you follow those rules, you can get art trades often maybe 3-4 times a month. For me, I usually do 2 art trades a month, and most of my art is gift art. Now, for those who don't know, gift art is giving people drawing their OCs for that person. It usually just consists of half body, headshot, maybe a full body even. But usually it's something small, but it's a pretty like people on DA appreciate that a lot. And the main reason is simply because it's more on them. It's more important. It's also a good thing for most people. Like if you, I myself, normally when you hear about tips on making art, you probably hear people say like, post fan art and things like that. Although fan art is a good thing, I don't recommend it 100%, simply because no company or popular artist will look back at your work and say it's amazing, things like that. Connecting to a community with people similar to you is more important, I think. So for me, usually when I do gift art, I usually do it for people with around my amount of watches, which is currently 400. I would look at people for 200, 300, maybe 100. If they are a good artist, maybe I don't care. As long as the character is cute, it fits my style, and I enjoy drawing them, I don't mind it. Also, when you do gift art, check the profile to see if they are accepting gift art. Some people are pretty stingy on it. Talking about that, I'll talk about the problem in another. I'll talk about the story in another video. But that's all. Thank you so much for watching. I love to hear back from the community and how well I did. I know there's a lot of background noise because my goddamn neighbor won't stop singing. Okay, thank you so much. Find me on DA, Kara. I'm also dead on Twitter. I'm also dead on Instagram, but I'm not gonna link those because I'm sorry, but I don't actually do use those kinds of things. So thank you so much for listening. I'll tune you in for next time.